Dum, 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 dum. Happy day after Batman Day. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Batman and I are doing well. This is the Dorbs vehicle Batman animated series, Batman. He actually can come out of the Batmobile to fight justice wherever injustice to Dorbs is occurring. Who out there needs to know what is going on? Well, thank you for joining me. I think Ruben Guzman, hello. I don't think I've seen you here before. You left a message here saying Cowabunga fam. Cowabunga to you as well. Yeah, so it's the day after Batman Day. I have Batman, the 1989 movie, on my DVD player. Yes, a DVD player. I'm using a DVD player. I'm not using like a streaming platform to watch it because I couldn't find it on a streaming platform. I couldn't, but then I remembered I own it on Blu-ray. So I got that on the TV right now. So such a good movie. It's one of my favorite ones of the Batman movies. Hey, Emily and CJ, welcome aboard. So yeah, today is going to be a good day. It's a really pretty day out. I am a big fan of fall, not like Halloween and horror, but fall. And I really enjoy the colors. The trees where I live are starting to change colors in the last few days. It was nice to have the rain because the last 2 weeks have been pretty ugly weather-wise, environment-wise for us here in the Pacific Northwest. We had a lot of icky weather, and it was really gross. I was out sick from work at least twice because of it. It was pretty bad. So we were very happy for the rains. But, you know, there's still a lot going on in the world that we need support for. So at the end of the video, if you want to, I put links to places where you can donate to help in the world right now where there's need, like with the fires in Oregon and California that have been going on that have been disastrous. And all the other places in the world that need the support. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you guys? Anyone want to share in the comments what's been going on with them? Oh, okay. Well, everyone's very quiet today out there in the world. Ooh, I got like a shiny forehead. I guess because of all the light that's coming in the front of the house. I'm using the outdoor lights to light this lovely occasion. So I got a little bit of shine on my head. Move that way, it's less shiny. Move that way, it's less shiny. But just right here, it's really shiny. Well, today was a good day. I actually went out and about, and I did one important errand. I do every week, because if I don't do this errand, then I don't have much to do. My life gets a little boring. And that was, I got comic books. Not just any comic books, because it was Batman Day, and the anniversary of Batman being into Detective Comics, they put out 12 different variant covers of Detective Comics. And I wasn't too keen on getting all of them, but I got 3 of them. So I wanted to share those with you guys. So I got this one that is by Jerry. Oh, no, it's not Jerry. This is Andy Kubert. He is a really great artist. And these are wraparound covers, which is really cool. So this is the first one. So it shows Batman and he's a bat's coming at him through glass. And then it shows Alfred and Robin. And there's Batman on the ground with his parents. Pretty dark. Well, I mean, it's Batman. It is pretty usually dark. And the next one, who's this one by? This variant cover is by Stanley Artigaum Lau. And it has Batman and Batwoman. Batwoman is one of my other favorite characters. I'm really a character. The characters I'm fans of in the Batman universe or Batman family are Batwoman and Nightwing, just as much as Batman. But look at this part of the cover. This is pretty sweet. I would love to have that as a poster. That would be really sweet. And then I got this really cool It's almost sort of like a retro look, but with a new style to it. It shows in the background the original Detective Comics cover with Batman and Robin, and then shows the modern version of who they are and what they look like. And this one is by Lee Bermeo. So it's pretty cool. Hi, Uncle Yukon. I'm just showing off the variant cover, Detective Comics 1027. It's the anniversary of Batman being in Detective Comics when he first appeared, because Batman Day was yesterday. So I picked those up at the comic book shop this week. So it's awesome. So those are just some of the comic books I got. I will show the rest a little later. How are you, Uncle Yukon? I know we talked yesterday in another live stream we were both in about how things are down where you are in the Pacific Northwest. How is your dog today? Is it enjoying the weather and going out and running about? Oh, that lag time. I gotta wait for you to hear what I said, for you to type what your response is. Well, I got Batman, the 1989 version, playing in the background, and I just find it really cool. Jack Nicholson playing the Joker. My favorite Jokers, I think, of all the Jokers that have played in the movies are definitely Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. They both did a fine job of bringing him to life in human form, I think. I never saw the Jared Leto version, and I never saw the Joaquin Phoenix version, so I don't know what they're like, but something. I'm sure they have their good parts and bad parts, but I just didn't feel like watching them because I didn't want to see Suicide Squad. I didn't really want to see the Joker movie, so yeah. I've already talked about the Joker movie in another thing, so we won't have to get into that today. Oh, anyway, I can at least see that 3 people have joined us here on the live stream. So if you haven't already, you're watching, your Uncle Yukon's watching Back to the Future Part 2 on cable TV. Nice. Cool. I have not watched the Back to the Future movies in a while. That might be something to rewatch soon. I think I have those on Blu-ray. Yep, I have them on Blu-ray to watch them. I have all 3 together. So, who wants to play some Madlibs? We're here. I know most of you are here more for the Madlibs than anything else. So I would be down to share and play a Madlibs if you guys want to. So there's 3 of you I can see that are at least possibly watching the live stream. So if any of you want to, we can play a game of Madlibs. We've got our share of either Avengers or DC Comics or Star Trek or Star Wars. So if you guys want to, we can start playing that. Man, the first Batman movie has some stuff in it that just doesn't make sense nowadays. It's very much like in its time period. Oh, you're gonna have. Oh, so they're showing all 3 Back to the Future movies on TV back to back. That's pretty cool, Uncle Yukon. That's neat. That's cool. Vicky Vale has entered the scene. Pardon me. It's kind of interesting how in all the Batman movies, they seem to always have to have a love interest, when a love interest doesn't really play too much in the modern comic books. So it's interesting how they draw on that idea of a love interest for him in the comic books from the earlier ones. But in the more modern ones, he doesn't have a love interest that much. And if they do pair him with someone, it's usually been Catwoman. Like the other women that they've always had, like Vicky Vale has been a woman that they've had as his love interest, but that didn't work out. And, yeah, it's pretty annoying when they don't show movies that are like a series of movies or a franchise in order on TV. But most times they do show them in order. They try to, at least, when they have the ability to show all three of them all at once, or all four, or all five, or something. Hello, Nate. Welcome aboard. We haven't started any Mad Libs yet. So if anyone wants to, we can start a game of Mad Libs, whatever one you guys want to start. That would be cool. That would be neat. I have Nate. I don't know if you heard. I have Batman 1989 Batman on the TV in the background. So good old 1989 Batman. It's weird to think that Beetlejuice and Batman were both made by the same director, and also had an actor playing the lead role in both movies. Think about it. Like, Keaton was Beetlejuice, and then he was Batman. And this town needs an enema. This town needs an enema. I think that was the first time I'd ever heard the word enema was in this movie, and I remember being in the movie theater going, "What's an enema? Why would you? Is that like a special magic or destructive bomb or something?" I had no idea what an enema was. I had to ask my dad later, and he laughed and told me. And I was like, "Oh, gross." All right, so I got one vote for DC, a destructive bomb. Yes, it can be a destructive bomb, depending on what's coming out your butt. All right, we got one vote for DC Comics Madlibs. What else do you guys think? We've got the Avengers, we've got Star Trek, and we got Star Wars. What do you guys think? Should we do a DC Comics one because Batman Day and it being that one? I had shaved. This is a week's growth. I haven't shaved since I took off my beard completely. So tomorrow morning I will be shaving again. I've decided to shave once a week instead of like 2 to 3 times a week, and I've gotten rid of my goatee completely. If you were to see me and know me before, I had a goatee, but I don't do no goatee the full goatee anymore. I decided against it. I didn't really want to do a full beard either because I just didn't like the way it felt. So this is just me being lazy this last week because I wasn't feeling well and the weather was crazy and I just didn't want to shave at all. But I decided tomorrow morning it's going to be, I'm just going to scratch it all off. 5 days. Man, I remember when I used to shave every day. I had that was back when I worked retail and also when I worked restaurant. Shaving every day. Whoo! And I remember when I finally was able to have a goatee, because when I worked in the restaurant business, we couldn't have any facial hair at all at first. And then they were like, okay, people can have goatees as long as they keep them shaved and trimmed. So I had to trim it a lot more than I did recently. Like, I was trimming it once a month, if not twice a month, when I was when I was working in a restaurant. But anyway, this is not a grooming channel nor a beard channel. So we have one vote for DC Comics. Anyone else want to do another Mad Libs, or shall we dive into the DC world of DC Comics? Yeah, our friend Dan had a sliver of a wannabe beard on his show yesterday. I have a friend named Dan. He runs a live stream trivia show every Saturday called Dantix, and you can call in and play. And at the end of the day, at the end of the 3 hours, I think it's 3 hours, whoever's the top person on the leaderboard wins for the day, and they get their name on this little trophy thing. All right, that's 2 for DC Comics. Nate said he's down with DC Comics as well. Unless someone else wants to speak up and wants to join in the fun, I'm going to get everything set up, and I'm going to go over the rules just in case. So I'm going to ask you guys for a word. That word can be an adjective, adverb, noun, verb, a place, exclamation, or silly word, maybe an animal, a number, a color, or a part of the body, and it may or may not be plural. if you don't know what the kind of word it is, I will give you the definition of the word. So if it's an adjective, I'll tell you what an adjective is. And then at the end, when I get all the words from you guys, I will read to you what was the story. And you have to type in, whoever types in the word first will be the one I will put in this section for that word. Oh, we're going through the DC Comics ones really bad. Oh my goodness. We are getting low. Okay. Today's Mad Libs actually fits the Batman theme. So this is going to be the best. Yes, the word could be a word. But have you heard about the word? It's the bird. I'll leave that for your brains to fry with. You typed in the word first. Well, this is different. Okay. The first word I need, it's not on the list of what could be a word, but it's what they want you to put in. I need an occupation. The first word I need is an occupation. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. The word, word, word. The word is the bird. In the comments, tell me where you know that song from. I know it from a movie in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s that had Pee Wee Herman in it. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it had Annette Funicello in it too. And he comes on the scene and sings that song. But a lot of people know it from Family Guy, because there's a whole episode where he keeps singing that song. All right. Oh, we got our first dog catcher. Oh, dog catcher. Okay, so next I need an adjective, and an adjective describes something or somebody. An adjective describes something or somebody. I need an adjective. Definitely before Family Guy. I'm sure it was on the radio before it was in any movie or TV show. I think it was definitely a song from like the 50s and 60s, possibly. Maybe the 70s. I don't know. Does anyone want to look that up? Someone look that up maybe and tell us where did that song originate? And while you're at it, I need an adjective which describes a somebody or something. Oh, Nate's on it. Nate's on it. Like that meme of the cat with typing real fast. You know what they should do? They should make a museum about Batman and make it look like the inside of Wayne Manor. Seriously, if they ever had made a museum curated of all the Batman stuff, they should make it look like Wayne Manor, like that you're walking through Wayne Manor and then you go down into the Batcave. That would be the coolest thing ever. I think if you are someone out there that is watching this and you are a curator or someone who works in a museum or is connected to a museum, that would be a cool thing. I would be, oh, you found it? It's called Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen, 1963. Wow. Dang. Nate's got the knowledge. Cool. Hey, I need an adjective for the Mad Libs still. So, an adjective describes something or somebody. So yeah, I think that would be cool to make a traveling museum exhibit, and it's like you're walking through the Wayne Manor, and then you find yourself in the Batcave. That would be sweet. You hunt the knowledge. You're the knowledge seeker. Are you raider of the lost knowledge? Are you Googler? Tracker of trivia. We've been ratted out here, boys. Watch it. Oh no, here comes the creation of Joker, Batman's greatest villain. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we need an adjective, which is a word that describes something or somebody. An adjective for our DC Comics Madlibs. Trashy. Okay, now I need a plural noun. Who's got a plural noun for me? I love how in the Batman movie, Jack Nicholson's character, like, he stops to like turn all these knobs and turn all these wheels and turn all these buttons and stuff on a bunch of machines just to see if it would distract and keep the coppers at bay. And it's pretty funny. Punks. Yes. Punks. All right, now I just need a noun, a singular noun, a person, place, or thing. Whee! He caught a bad guy. There goes the Batman. There goes the Batman. He just flies around like a Batman. You were listening to the bird song, Uncle Yukon? Nice. And I try to see if I can find it later and really indelibly put it into my brain as well. Because I only know the one verse, really, or two verses. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Word, word, word. Word is the bird. That's it. That's all I can remember the song. That's what all anyone can remember the song, I think. All right, so we need a noun. We're looking for a noun. Nice. Go for it. You can share the link to the song. So I'm still looking for a noun if you're available. Of the four of you watching live right now, anyone wants to give me a noun, a person, place, or thing for the Madlib? Oh, well, a mow, 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 papa, mow, mow, mow. I don't know if I said that right. That's that's probably another line from it. Pond. And then I need a verb, which a verb is an action word. A verb is an action word. Batman and Jack Napier meeting up for the first time. Sinking. Now I need another noun. The Googled lyrics. Nice. Did you write? You wrote the word goggle, just so you know, not Googled. The goggled lyrics. Oh no! Someone got shot in the Batman movie by the soon-to-be Joker. I almost said Jack Nicholson. Oh, now he's falling into the gunk that makes him go bad. Or badder. Because he was already a bad guy. He just got worse. I almost said badder. Potato, potato, googled, goggled, goggled, gurgled, gaggled, giggled, schmeagle, gollum. All right. So I need a noun. If anyone has a noun. Nice. That's a good way to search for YouTube videos, having a a bookmark that's YouTube that says broadcast yourself. Cool. Who is this guy? He is the Batman as he flies away in a puff of smoke. Woo. The Acme. Oh, is it Access? Huh. Then a hand comes out of the water, and it's green fingernails and white skin. Movies. Who dropped the guy into the acid? Only the Batman knows. So a noun. Anyone have a noun for me? Clown. Well, now I need another plural noun. It's all about nouns and plural nouns this week. Well, I need a plural noun, Uncle Yukon. A plural noun. Oh, there's a funny moment in Batman where they're at the dinner table, and it's this huge, long, thin table. He's at one end, and she's at the other, and he's trying to talk to her. I love it. It's awesome. Watermelons. 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 Watermelon high. Watermelon sugar high. Can't sing that for very long. Now I need another noun. Well, let's see. You put horns, so I'll just use horn as the next noun. So now I need an adjective. Describes something or somebody. We are plowing through this. This has got, seriously, it's got a lot of nouns. This one has a lot of nouns. Fast is an adjective. And now guess what, guys? I need another noun. Seriously, this is mainly made up of nouns and adjectives, this one. Not very many other words. I always think I'm watching this Batman movie. They have just to show a scene where they were eating food. And it always makes me wonder, did they actually eat food or did they just make a messy plate of mostly eaten food and they put them on the plates? Yeah. I need your Uncle Yukon, you put slow. Well, I need a noun actually, not an adjective. So. Plastic food, that is a noun. Let's see if I can fit it on the spot. They make the spots very small. Okay, so now I need a verb. Verb. Smash. And now I need a name of an animal. A name of an animal. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. Batman get justice. Get back in the mobile. So I need an animal. An animal. Platypus. And last but not least, one last time, an adjective. Something to describe somebody or something. An adjective. This is going to be a fun one, I think. Probably plastic foods. Lazy. Okay, that is all the words. So here we go. We're going to read this Madlibs to you. It's called The Bat Cave. The Bat Cave. Okay, Sometimes, after he finished cleaning up the Batcave, Batman's dog catcher, Alfred, liked to pretend he was giving a tour of Batman's trashy headquarters. Here we have the shelf on which Batman displays all the punks he has gathered from his many foes, like Pondwoman and Mr. Stink, or Mr. Sink. This clown over here once belonged to the Penguin, but instead of using it as protection from the rain, he used it to fire knockout watermelons. Next to that is the Joker's playing card, and a horn that he leaves at every crime scene to remind everyone he is the fast prince of crime. Do not be afraid of this dinosaur over here. It is not real, but rather a mechanical plastic food that Batman once had to smash on mysterious Platypus Island. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed your tour of Batman's lazy lair. I like the knockout watermelon and the pond woman. That would be a really creepy, gross villain. Pond woman. Ugh. Smelly. It depends. Like if you're allergic to watermelon, man, you better watch out. Those watermelons. It's dangerous if you're allergic to them. Well, I think we have time for one or two things, or both. We can either play another Mad Lib from another one of the things, or I can share with you the comic books I got this week. I just picked them up. I got a lot of them. If you didn't see, I actually shared these. These are the anniversary editions for commemorating Detective Comics. So there's 3 different covers. Same storylines, 3 different covers because I wanted to get these very new covers. But the coolest thing is 2 of them have this as the background on them. Isn't that cool? I think it's really cool. I don't know who the artist is on this. Let's see if we can find out who the artist is. Doesn't say who the artist is on the back cover. Anyway, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 stories in here, written by writers like Marv Wolfman, Grant Morrison, Brian Michael Bendis, Matt Fraction, Tom King, Greg Rucka, Scott Schneider, Dan Jurgens, Kelly Sue DeConnick, James Tynion IV, Peter J. Tomasi. And then you've got artists like Brad Walker, Emmanuel Lupacino, Chris Burnham, David Marquez, Chip Zdarsky, Walter Simonson, Ivan Reyes, Kevin Nowlin, John Romita Jr., Riley Rosama, Edward Risso. So there's a few different artists and writers for these different storylines. So it'll be a cool read. I can't wait to read it. That's going to be fun. Catapults throwing the pumpkins after Thanksgiving is fun to watch. Cantaloupes seem more cannonball-like. It's true. Cantaloupes have that shape. I wonder if they got the shape for cannonballs from cantaloupes. Maybe they shot some cantaloupes and realized, wow, this is a great shape, a sphere. It really goes far and it shoots really easily. All right, so do you guys want me to show you the rest of the comic books I got? Or would you like to play another Mad Libs? Which would you prefer? There's a drive-by fruiting. Oh, that's such a good movie. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I know a really fun cosplayer. He does a version of that character that Robin Williams played, Mrs. Doubtfire. I almost forgot the name of the character. Hello! That's true. All right, so you guys want to see the comic books I got this week, or do you want to play another Mad Libs? Which would you prefer I do next? I forgot the scene where Michael Keaton is swinging upside down, and he puts his arms out like he's a flapping bat. All right, books first. All right, here we go. A few of them are DC Comics, a few of them are Marvel, and a few of them are more independent comic book companies. So we're gonna start from fart. We're gonna fart. We're defeating the burn word. First one is a trade paperback. It's a collection of storylines from a TV. It's based on a book and a TV series called The Magicians. If you haven't heard of The Magicians, it's a really interesting storyline about this guy who was in college and he had a mental health break, and so he went to a health agency to get support. And once he got out, his friends were concerned about him still. But then he gets a letter in the mail from a graduate school that wants him to come and go there. And he goes and he finds he has to take some tests to get in, and the tests are teaching him about magic. And he finds out that he has magical abilities, and some of the things that he thought were making him have a mental health breakdown were actually because he has magic abilities. And so he goes to this school called the Break Bills, and he meets a bunch of other people, and they go on adventures. And so this is a sort of like follow-up storyline about some new magicians that go to the school. So it's a trade paperback of that storyline. So it's really cool. I'm looking forward to reading it. The TV show was really good. I've seen everything but the last season of the TV show. It was on Sci-Fi, so they haven't released it to any streaming services, so I haven't been able to see the last season. But I'm sure it was yeah. Well, season 2 was different. Like, they were trying a lot of the things that people don't realize about the Magicians is the Magicians storyline. It pays a lot of respects to the C.S. Lewis magical fantasy world. So it has a lot of that kind of fantasy in it. So the second season is actually sort of like based on one of the books from, it has some of the same themes as one of the books by C.S. Lewis, but like C.S. Lewis, it relies a lot on an author named MacDonald, because his first name. He was in the late 1900s or mid 1900s who wrote a lot of fantasy storylines, and so there's a lot of that involved in the Magicians, and so a lot of people don't see that and don't understand it, and it gets a little kind of weird. But it's the idea of these people going on adventures and having to solve things and just grow up. So I see it as a coming of age sort of storylines, but that's the Magicians. That's why I like it. So, and it does a lot of mental health stuff and makes it real and makes it a part of being a human. So then let's see, what did I get next? Oh, I picked up, of course, Batman number 99. It's part 5 of the Joker War, the crossover with all the Batman family comic books. So this is a really cool cover. It has Nightwing and Batman on the cover. I love Nightwing. He's one of my favorite characters from the Batman family. This is one of the Funkos I have of him. It's one of his classic, most recent modern designs. And then we have the Teen Titans. So, sorry, the lighting in here is a little shiny. So there's the Teen Titans, number 45. And then X-Men number 12. This is a pretty creepy, scary looking picture. It's the foe that's in the storyline. And then we have X-Factor number 3. X-Factor number 3 is like Nightwing, that is. Best button DC Comics Nightwing, yes. That's the thing. Then I have X-Factor number 3. This is sort of like the mutant detective agency. That's what they've become. The storylines have been about. So they're on Mojo World. So see Mojo's right there, and they're trying to solve a mystery on Mojo World without getting sucked into Mojo World forever. And then we have Excalibur, and this is a cool cover. So this is an interesting cover. This cover has been a theme of a lot of covers of comic books. It's the idea of characters playing chess, like they're playing the main characters of the storyline like chess pieces, but it takes it a step further by having the main characters are on the chessboard right here, and Emma Frost seems to be playing them and moving them about, doing what she wants, but at the same time, there's someone else that's moving Emma Frost around as if she is also being manipulated, but she thinks she's the manipulator, but she's being manipulated. And that hand happens to be Apocalypse. So he's another character in the storyline. So it's really cool. This is by Teenie Howard. She's a really great writer. The artist Marcus Toe is really good too. So I like where that's going. And then we have a one of the other non-big two studios, and that is Boom Studios. And this is Flyer. Let me say that again. Firefly. It's of course based off of the TV show. If you don't know what the TV show is, it is of course Firefly by Joss Whedon. So it's a really cool storyline. It sort of like takes place in between the TV series. This one is written by Greg Pak. He is a really good writer. I really enjoy his stuff. So in the storyline, it's been going on for a few issues now. The Captain Reynolds, he's become a sheriff of a planet, and he's trying to stop some vigilantes from destroying and killing people. But he thinks it's this company called Blue Sun that's actually the people killing people. So a Mohawk fan. Yeah, I need to do another Mohawk. And next we have Once in Future number 11 by Kieran Gillen, I mean. Oh, that was bad. Kieran Gillen is the writer on this. It's really cool. It's like a King Arthur storyline. I'm actually behind on this story, so I need to get caught up on that. And then we have G.I. Joe. So this is a storyline by IDW. IDW has the property or the IP rights to the G.I. Joe and the Transformers storylines, and so they're doing a retcon. So there's like a new version of G.I. Joe where Cobra has taken over the Earth and taken control of things, and so G.I. Joe is actually an underground terrorist organization. So they flipped from Cobra being the terrorist organization. So Cobra's now the leader and the owners of the world and stuff like that. And so they're trying to infiltrate and stop them. Then we have Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. So it takes place. So there's the original movie, and then there's the recent TV show. This takes place before the TV show. So it gives you a little more background. So it's a prequel to a prequel. It's a pre-prequel. 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 All right, and then we have Justice League Dark. Justice League Dark is a sort of like another Justice League superhero team for the DC Comics universe. They have Wonder Woman, Zatanna, Dr. Fate, John Constantine, Bat Thing, and Detective Chimp. They're all supernatural related characters, and so they're going on supernatural adventures to stop supernatural things. And in this one, they're trying to defeat the evil No-Face monster. Or Faceless monster, I think. Yeah. So that's that. And last but not least is the Hellions. And again, this is paying homage to another cover from the X-Men line of books. And it is Hellions number 4, and it has Havoc on the cover holding someone and shooting his laser beams or concussive force or whatever blasts they are from his hand. This is based on an earlier cover. I have to find it. I have it in my comic book collection somewhere, but it's a homage to that story. This is by Wells, Segovia, and Cruella. I said that last name wrong. But yeah, another X-Men comic book I really enjoy reading. So that is the comic books I got this week, everyone. Yay for me. I've got a lot of reading to do. So, all right, we still have a few minutes left. Do you guys... hi, Craig. Thanks for saying hi. All right, so do you guys want to do another Madlibs before we end the stream for today? We do one more Madlibs. Uncle Yukon, Nate, you guys want to do one more? All right. Which one do we want to do? You want to do Star Wars, Star Trek, or Avengers? Avengers? Is that what you want to do? Avengers, assemble! Avengers is what you're going to do today? I don't want to know what that means, Craig. Hi, Craig. Welcome aboard. I'm dropping things. Ugh. All right. Here we go. Oh, the game. Nice. Is that new video? I almost called it an arcade game. Showing my age. Is that one of them arcade games where you put in the coins? How much did it cost? Is it $1? I hope it isn't more than $1, because if you pay more than $1, that's expensive. Damn it, Jim. They're not a superhero. Well, if your vote is for Star Trek, that means someone's needing to break the tie. That means one of the two other people needs to break the tie. Not me, though. Comes down to at least one other person voting. Are we doing Star Trek or are we doing Avengers? Which shall it be? Oh, Nate, he just said it. Joker just said, this town needs an enema. No, I see one Star Trek and one Avengers. Craig is just saying that he's playing Avengers. Unless he means he wants to do the Madlibs. So, point of clarification. Robert's Rules of Order. I need a point of clarification. Anyone? Resign. All right, Star Trek it is. Or fired. Oh, no. I hope you didn't get fired. No getting fired. Who's going to pay for Roger's snacks? Don't get fired. Roger needs his snacks. Roger is a dog, by the way. He is a very cute dog who, whenever anyone enters the house or leaves the house, they must give him a snack. If he does not get the snack, he will bark. Well, he just barks anytime. He's very, very concerned about himself and his neighborhood and what goes on in it, and he wants people to know he saw things, so he talks a lot. Oh, we got to talk later then. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Craig. All right, let's play Star Trek Madlibs. We need an adjective. And a cat. You guys have a cat now? Oh my goodness. There's a cat in the house. There's a cat in the house. There's a cat in the house. I need an adjective which describes something or somebody. Moist. Moist. I like my cake moist. Hey, the next word's an adjective, so we're going to use the next word that was proposed, animated. Now we need a verb. Oh, Roger's barking at cats nonstop. Well, yes, he does like to bark at cats. Good thing there isn't a cat in the house. You like your cake animated? Okay. Some people like their cake animated. All right, now I need a verb. It's an action word. Action word. Study? Is study an action word? Yeah. When you study. That works. Next, I need an adjective again. This one's very heavy with actually this is all over the place with all the different kinds of words. Somebody eating. Uh-oh, here it comes. The bad things that happen when you use the products from Access Chemicals. Dun, dun, dun. I got you guys got ahead of me. Empty. Now I need a noun. A person, place, or thing. A noun. Oh no, the sudden deaths of 2 models. A violent allergic reaction. Authorities have no idea what's making it happen. Sorry, I'm describing what's going on the Batman movie. Prince is a noun. Prince was an amazing artist, but he was not a smart man legally because he left no will. That was the worst thing in the world. Didn't have a will. Anyway, that's my TED Talk for today. Make sure you have a will. Well, next we have an adverb. An adverb tells how something is done. An adverb. Oh no, the anchor one fell over from a bad reaction to the chemicals. New and improved Joker products. New secret ingredient, Smilex. Willfully. You're too busy making money. Get a grin again and again. Oh, willfully, is that the adverb we're looking for? And then I need a verb, which is an action word. Love that Joker. Put on a happy face. Stroking. Okay, now I need a part of the body. Assault with a deadly weapon at age 15. Toe. Now I need another verb, another action word. Action word. Pow, punch, kick. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Those are all actions you can take in an action movie. Sniffing. Now I need a noun. What is the pattern? Foods, alcohol, beauty, and hygiene products? Will we ever find out? There may be no pattern. Whoa, you guys got ahead of me. Reverberate. Reverberate. Well, that's an interesting word. When you clam, and then I need an adjective. Joker juice. It's called Smilex in the movie, if you don't realize it. He actually calls it, he calls the chemical Smilex. I didn't realize that till seeing it with the subtitles. Uh-oh, Vicky's going to meet Bruce at the museum. Or is she? Dun, dun, dun. I need an adjective. Describe something or somebody. Oh, pardon me. Tiny. Now I need a plural animal. That's not a plural animal. That is something that someone could be, but it's not a plural animal. At least not yet. Dogs. Now I need a plural noun. Well, you know what? We'll use rats because that is a noun and that is the next word that someone suggested. Then I need another adverb which tells how something is done. You guys are coming fast and furious with these adjectives. Humping. Now I need a noun. A noun. A noun. So it's funny. Vicky said she was showing up 10 minutes late. She gets there. Then they show her sitting waiting for someone. So then not only is she late, then the Joker's late, and then Batman's late. So she's been sitting there for who knows how long, but not eating anything, just sitting there at the museum, which has a restaurant. Vicky Vale. Vicky Vale. All right, now I need a plural noun. Oh no, there's some gas flowing into the place, and no one's wearing a mask except for Vicky Vale. Uh-oh. Oh no. Clowns. And last but not least, I need an adjective. It demands what it demands. It's true. The plot demands what it demands. An adjective. Something that describes somebody or something. Fuzzy. Okay, guys, here we go. This Madlibs, this Star Trek Madlibs, is called Welcome to the Borg. Batty's a good one. All right. From the moment you heard resistance is moist, it was only a matter of time before your biological and animated distinctiveness would be added to our own. Now that you are part of the Borg, you need to study a few things. The Unicomplex is the empty base for the Borg. Is where the Borg prince lives and where Borg's cubes willfully come and stroke. Your left toe has been replaced with a sensor that can sniff better than a human's. It also emits a red clam, which looks pretty tiny. Borg are stronger than dogs and are immune to rats, but are not humping good at running. Forget that thinking or any sort of Vicky Vale. The Borg will do that for you. All you need to do is follow your clowns. Welcome to the Borg. We hope your stay is a fuzzy one. Oh man, I have a red laser clam in my toe. It shoots tiny things. Well, that was fun, guys. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. I think it's time for Dorbs rides Batman and I to head out and fight justice and hypocrisy within the Dorbs world. Oh boy. Isn't it adorable? This is actually one of the first, I just realized this is one of the first Funkos I got in one of the mystery boxes they used to make for DC Comic Funkos. He comes out of his ride. Isn't he cool? Look at him, he's so cute. He is adorbs. He is adorbs. So actually, I did a Funko Q&A video this last week. So if you haven't seen that, you should definitely check it out. It's in my YouTube list of videos I've just made. So go check that out. And this week, don't know what I have planned yet this week. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put up this week on my YouTube channel. So, well, I hope you guys had a good day. It was fun playing Madlibs with you guys and sharing all the fun comic books I got. I can't wait to read all of them. And yeah, thanks for coming out. And I will see you next Sunday, and tell other people about this. Let's let other people in the community know that this exists, and to come and join us and have fun. So thanks, guys. I'll see you all later. Oh, I have to end the stream. I was just gonna get up, walk away, just leave it on. Okay, bye, Nate. Bye, look at you, Don. See you later, Craig.